advantage. With weaponry in their hands, they could go for that retake play here. But John Olsen looking to deny them again with 3 kills here. They traded out eventually, but with 10 seconds left on the clock, it's Akashi to find a nice shot. They still have to find the spike, though. Even though the shots are beautiful, it's a 1v1. And PTC with the operator. Let's see how he's going to handle this. Does go up onto Nest, but Akashi's able to get out of dodge. Doesn't really have very much to work off, but he does have a recon to slow any push, and PTC's position is exposed. Trying to spam through, but now his position is exposed as well. So it's a big information game for the both of these guys. Trying to swing wide here. PTC jiggle peeks. Sees him around the corner right there, and PTC has to move. He's got to get close. He has to defuse the spike, and no, not at all, because Akashi peeks out a little bit prematurely there, and PTC was absolutely ready for it.
Really love the movement coming in from Akashi.
Necessarily that exposed doesn't mean they're not good. That applies to Southeast Asia in general. I think as the rest of the world is starting to wake up to the fact that, hey, Southeast Asia is here too, we might not be as good as everybody yet, but it's building there. It's getting there. And we're seeing the drastic exponential improvement of a lot of these teams here. Oh, wow. Okay, he actually won that duel. Up against an Opera of PTC. Might have been looking at the minimap, but yeah. Going back to what I was saying, Southeast Asia could be a very much a sleeper region, given enough time to be awoken from this dormant state that they have been in for the multitude of times. But and as I say this, of course, this round isn't as clear-cut as we thought it would be, but just the region in general of Southeast Asia has been building up to this point where it's starting to wake up. Much like in other esports titles where you know, the rest of the world starts to catch up with maybe the Western world, NA or EU, who did get ahead. Oh, and that's, I think, one of the strengths of Southeast Asia. But let's go ahead and talk about the round for now, because it's an A execute coming in. Superbus, the great hold. You know, we talk about this guy. He's one of the great defensive players from his team. Every single time he gets a triple before he goes down, Suka's right there to match him tit for tat. Lockdown will be deployed just to buy himself a little bit of time, but he's stuck between this wall. And now he's brought it back to a 1v1. He will wait for the right moment. PTC has an operator. PTC has clutched this before. But just as he gets within range, he gets closer, trying to creep up. PTC not allowing for any opportunity here, walking just to make sure he doesn't give away any sound cues. But Suka, he's going to get the timing right. He's going to guess correct. A little bit harder to set up unless you're playing really close to each other. Now, good shot from Loki and Daikalem, and that should pretty much secure the round here for Cerberus.
Daikalem just creeping through that smoke. Let's see if we can actually get Lamisax here. Actually, taken down by Suka here. Still gonna have the blades there. Superbus is gonna get spotted out. Probably not gonna reposition just yet. Oh, he holds it down.
I take that back. He doesn't miss the time. He actually just gets one before Shalalala follows up with a second. And this is looking like a solid hold right now, up until that Hunter's Fury is able to get a one. But there's still 4 more to find here. And Daikalem, this is what I mean about the difficulty here with the lurking operator. It's very hard to do unless you're supported by a teammate who's there to help and flash for you. That's going to leave Daikalem all alone with the operator. And still lands a nice shot, but...
Go down. Seems like Loki's gonna get spotted out though. Does get tagged. John Olsen takes him out here. Superbus left alone. His own devices try and defend the site here. Suka just grabbing the orb. Perhaps just maintaining a little bit of presence there before they actually execute. Perhaps through mid doors here.
They do have Lamisax to contend with, who is just holding off the other side of that wall. And this is a tough spot to clear out, especially when you don't really have a flash. He wins it anyway. Daikalem's all too aware of the possibility that there is going to be a player here, but they still have to deal with Superbus as well, who is, for the most part, one of those anchors that you can always rely on to at least get one. And so he does. Daikalem, it's a great round for him as he finds 3. The spike is dropped in an awkward spot, and that forces him out of position here. And that's going to be super duper tough to recover, as Suka is going to have to go out and push his way in there. He's going to get swept. And so he knows when to flash, how to set up for his team, when to peek here. And that's exactly what he's going to be doing for this round. And Cerberus, though, they don't really have a lot in the tank, but Daikalem with a couple beautiful nasties. Still, it's a 3v3 though, as John Olsen looks to clean things up yet again. Triple kill for him right now, and all he needs is a pixel to work with. One of those players that just can step up when he's absolutely needed. is able to hit a home run most of the time, and this only leaves Kishi and Suka on this retake. Still, already a successful round. Cerberus, they get 2 kills in the plant. They're going to be very happy with that. John Olsen will find his 4 strikers. You saw this with Forsaken on Paper Rex, who has been playing more and more support now. And that's sort of been the evolution here, not just in Southeast Asia, but in the world of Valorant in general. Before I get onto that, a good flash. John Olsen! What? Again? Oh my god! John Olsen! Baby, what is that shot right there? Such a crispy shot on him this time, leaving us in a 2v2. And he is making life hell for Cerberus right now, throwing them all the way back past the pits of Elysium. Now it's Daikalem in a 1v2, and he has got a world of hurt if he can't even pick up this spike.
You know, Cerberus, they're looking like they're going through a living hell right now. It's all because of Mr. John Olsen right there with Daikalem. He only has a few seconds left to plant the spike at a 1v2 situation. He's just gonna get
PTC for a moment. You'd think that I thought that he didn't have the accuracy on because he was just moving to counter strafes just in time to find another confidence play from PTC, and one by one he finds the shot, leaving it all up to Suka, who does have the lockdown, but will it matter as he's tagged up and he's getting swarmed out? The utility flying his way, he is dead to rights here. But to recreate that success just been proving nearly impossible here for Cerberus.
PTC is going to be taking the first split onto Suka. Kashi will be taking down Superbus. Kishi here and Daikalem. One enemy remaining here for the side of CS. If they take this round, is a 9-3 curse real, Illustrato?
Oh, well, you might not be wrong because we have been seeing some crazy comebacks here. In that last game that you casted, we thought we were going to be taken for a short trip, but it was a long, wild ride down Insanity Lane. And PTC here could take us for another trip down the rocket ship, and he's going to land. This isn't something that they did in the previous rounds here. And this is overall just a much better showing from them. But Loki could get timed here. Might not expect someone so close. And in an awkward scenario, Lammy snacks to follow suit. Kishi was there to take him out. 3v5. And this should pretty much be the... my frenzy doesn't do that at long range. Cha-la-la-la. How are you able to get that? But still a 2v2. He's got quite a couple scalps to find. Not going to land the mark this time as they know where Superbus is. He's going for those lineups, and that's going to stop them from going for that diffuse for now. But Suka is keeping his opponent occupied right here. Look, there should be players coming in from the flank. But from the front, it's Suka to open up this retake here, as it's a great shot to land onto Akashi. Will not find the follow-up because Kishi's got the better of him this time, and the double flank might prove to be very deadly here. And it's looking like double gem. No fear. Supported by that Aldrone. Kishi lines up one, but still, it's a great entry. Yet again, they're finding so much vulnerability here onto this B side. It's going to be a nice wall bang. The backup is right there, but a 1v1 is what they find. Cha-la-la-la going up against Daikalem. 10 HP on him, and the spike is still planted in the... has not been planted. It's dropped in the middle of sight. Cha-la-la-la will have to recover, and he lands up to get him out of a corner here. He has a rifle to work with Kishi, and this is looking like a better start. They have rifle. They have one rifle, however, and they could actually pick up another if they dare to go and pick up into cave. The spike is dropped in a very unfortunate spot here for full sense, so it's the long road to recovery here for them. But Cha-la-la-la will be spotted out as Lammy Stacks will be going for those pickoffs, and he's going to find yet again another one all the way here. That's the rifle gone from the hands of Cerberus, leaving Loki all alone. That's B-side completely open and the Viper Spit gone. The gamble just doesn't pay off at all. Uh-oh. And that's a big whiff from Kishi. Massive whiff. But he somehow comes out of it on top. That's going to be a little bit of a saving grace as PTC yet again is able to shut down Suka completely with a quick blade to the face. Gonna have a little bit of trouble here. It looks like Full Sense might be going on ahead, but Kishi's got something to say about that. Hunter's Fury, PTC will use this right click prematurely, but Lammy Snacks to stave them off for now, gives up his position, but does it matter in the end? Full Sense looking like they're ready to take game number one. Will they be able to take this and claim this? It's Daikalem. he's not going to get anywhere close. Look at this triangle of doom, the crossfire. Once one peeks out, so will the rest. And that's going to be sending Daikalem and the rest of Cerberus across.
For that one in the Strata.
Yeah, I was hoping that Daikalem would actually be the one to entry, especially because he has the Vandal. But I guess they want him as the last man alive right now. But Limey Snacks lining up too. Is eventually going to be traded up by Loki. Right around this wall, right around the corner. They're going to be having Cha-la-la-la holding that angle. 10 seconds left. Not a lot of room for mistakes here. Daikalem is able to get one. Traded out immediately. 5 seconds on the clock here. He's just going to be... Teams do this. And a lot of teams are good at it. But I just don't think that this is a Cerberus playstyle that they're very happy with. Look at this, with 30 seconds left on the clock, 35 seconds left, they're still spread out. They've got 2 players still hanging around towards B. And this leaves very, very little room for error here, especially with a lot of utility coming from the other side. But Akashi is able to open things up right now. Lammy Snacks will get taken down. The Boombot forces him into a bad position. And that's going to be the site taken. Can they get the spike planted down in time? It looks like it's going to be a yes here. With 12 seconds left, they do manage to make it. And Daikalem, well, what a shot onto John Olsen right there. Giving a little bit of payback onto the biggest problem that they had thus far. Took a couple of shots for Daikalem to land that one. But over here, PTC will show him who the judge, jury, and executioner is. And it's PTC.
Finally,
answer to the defense of fullsense.
You know what? I noticed a stark contrast here. They're very much more controlled in their utility usage for the side of Cerberus, but a bit of a scuffle unfolds right before our very eyes. Cha-la-la-la will get a pick using that Sheriff.
I think PTC was spotted out by that recon there. He has to reposition. Good shock dart will land at the feet of Daikalem. Not going to make him hurt too much, but still enough to make him reposition for a second, and enough for PTC to get up close. Loki, though. PTC picks up a gun. PTC picks up a triple kill right there. And a round that they should have no business winning. It's PTC. Cloudburst to get the gun, and then gets a pick off, and then dashes away. And then closes out the rest of the round. Man, this guy, his reflexes are just so on point right now. And this is going to throw a wrench in the plans of fullsense, but Suka... Okay, oh, you hate to see it. The moment he saw it coming his way, he knew he was screwed. But with 4 ultimates on fullsense, this is very much looking like their round. But Cerberus, they're breaking off for now. Oh, that's a phantom moment right there. Super Bus getting the better of Suka in that one. But they have worked their way in. They do have to recover the spike. And 15 seconds left, it's not a lot. They got to be decisive. They got to pick it up here.
10 seconds left.
10 seconds left. They will be...
And a couple of them... At least for Daikalem, are low on HP. He does get one.
That's going to allow him to heal. And that's going to be a big miss right there from Loki. He gets one, but is able to get taken down by... Even if they get through him to showers, it's going to be a lot of map control that they have to work on, because PTC will be having a quick entry towards this. But no, the Sheriffs, they've done the work. They've found... Oh no, that's absolutely horrible. The Boombot just... goes wide here, and that's gonna allow Daikalem to get this 2v2, and they've picked up weapons. Criminal, this is suddenly very much doable. Daikalem hasn't gotten onto site here, and they haven't recovered the spike, and it's all a matter of timing and patience right now. 35 seconds left. They gotta go for this plant right now. Cha-la-la-la, he's gonna take the gamble. It goes down, but still, so does Loki. And they know where Daikalem was last seen. It was here towards showers. They're going to be forced to take a fight. And Daikalem with 1 bullet in the chamber. He's going to be flashed off the angle. Can he land the shot? Miss, absolute.
But Suka says he can outclass him just by using the classic. And Daikalem will be taking down Super Bus. Catching him off guard just like that, though.
Oh, fullsense with a full flash right there. That's a great couple of kills. They have to contend with Suka. Knows where one is, but will get flanked. No, it won't. There's 2. It's a standoff here in bathrooms. Who's going to peek first? John Olsen with a heal up, and with little time on the board. He's going to stick... Oh, no, there's just no time here, but they get the kill. Doesn't matter. Round still...
I told you we were going to be in for surprises here. Loki takes down PTC. A really good opening pick for them. CS not looking like their true form today, Ilu.
No, absolutely not. After Akashi gets mowed down like that, leaving Suka in a 1v3.
Spike planted.
And again, I think it's really this I feel just this lacking here for the defensive side here for Cerberus. They've gotten a lot of good ideas, but it doesn't feel like there's enough to support each other. That crossfire onto site, after you had like Loki and Daikalem get a couple of picks, I think it was like Loki and Daikalem. There should have been a lot more support coming in, but they were kind of left to their own devices there, and there was not a real lot. There wasn't really a lot of support here. Loki had no escape from that position that he was in, and that just leads to they look to secure that 11. I don't think any funny business will be happening right now. Not after that. A lot of damage exchange though, but ooh, full sense. John Olsen with a fadeaway.
Okay.
What?
I had literally the same reaction. Suka.
What?
Out of nowhere, he
What?
got a 3K with the sheriff.
This is becoming a little bit bizarre, isn't it?
I mean,
I was just about to, after those 2 kills for full sense, okay, this round is done here, but
no, it's winnable. It's winnable, man.
they're probably still gonna win it. But that was expensive, and that was a little bit weird. They actually managed to get a couple of rifles here. I mean, a rifle onto Loki. And Tsuka, he's got the lockdown. He could actually go ahead and deploy it. They could force him into the waiting arms. But that's gonna be one lockdown deployed. We have another one. And Tsuka, oh my god, 5 HP super boss, and he destroys the lockdown too. So 5 HP for him, and the Astros are going head to head, looking for that go around here, looking for that merry-go-round. Who is gonna win in this carousel of doom here? Not a lot of time left, and Superbus, he's got it. He's got it. Oh my god, the hesitation yet again coming in from Cerberus, just waiting for somebody to
Approach of running down the clock and bursting onto the site here.
That's gonna be the dash in coming up right there through. Lamps miss, but it's going to be still a punish right there. Good enough for Cerberus for now, as Kishi, he's gotten 1, he's gotten 2, he's looking for a 3rd, but he's denied. And that's gonna be a 2v2 right here as we do get closer to the match point set up here. If fullsense win this could very well be the game already. They do have the astral divide, the cosmic divide rather, as Superbus is going to actually push through it. Balls of steel here. Superbus, he finds 3, and through this defender killjoy lockdown. Not gonna be locked down on it, but it's still gonna be Suka in a world of hurt in this 1v2. The timing doesn't go his way. He finds 1 though. Now he still has 1 more to find, and oh, the nano swarm just keeps him off, and the timing just could not be worse. Suka with 65, he gets tagged up through it, but he's gonna have to win the duel just like this one. But a little bit of overcommitment from Daikalem. I think the dismiss might have been in order, but instead they're going to be hold up here for the meantime. They can't break through, but they can try to get on the site. They do actually manage to find their way onto it. The spike should go down very, very shortly.
They have a couple guns here, Illustrato. Superbus rather, is already planning the spike. Kishi does get tagged using the Marshal. He's down to 24 points of HP. Cosmic Divide is already in play. Asuka again being the vanguard of his team right here. But John Olsen has something to say about that. And he gets the 2K here before he gets rated down by Loki. The damage has been done, Illustrato.
And this is an awkward spot here, PTC. But is there time? Is there time? Lammy Snaps, could they get this with an ego? He gets spotted out by the recon. He's gonna get to the half right there, and he's gonna get shot down by Lammy Snaps with a sheriff. And it's all they need to take a victory in this game. Full sense.